in North Harris County on I-45.
Man, say this, man. No, man.
More than a dozen people scrambled to save a 21-year-old man trying to take his own life. This was Sunday. We're just now hearing from the people involved.
It was not easy. You guys can see a video from the bottom of the bridge, but there's no video from the top. Everything was happening on the top, and on the top I see Mr. Leal full of mud, water and mud, oil.
Eustorgio Garcia Flores was one of the first people to pull over. He watched Harris County deputies Jesse Leal and Rebecca Cruz risk their lives to save another.
He was dangling. There was about 200 pounds of dead weight. I'm not the biggest guy, and the rail's about the big as this, so we're both literally over the rail trying to get him back on the safe side.
But he insists the real heroes were on the road below.
There was at least 15 citizens down there with blankets. Total random strangers came in to help.
Senior Deputy Leal hurt his knee during the rescue. The 21-year-old was taken to the hospital.
I opened the door to speak with him. I asked him, what's going on? And he kind of just looked at me and just started crying, just started bawling.
Law enforcement officers are often the first ones there when someone is in crisis. And for once, we actually get to see the distance some go to protect and serve. Standing for Houston, Stephanie Whitfield, KHOU 11 News.